Welcome back to Al-Asad. This is Issa Martel. So we're going to do something that is put in this miniature here. On the bottom corner you can see it looks like they're doing some sort of kneeling Khanjar training. And Elliot and I thought we would put this to the test and try it out and see what we got from it. So it's interesting because it forces you to be at this distance, which is basically striking distance, and I believe this is what you can see in that little miniature. In the miniature, the one guy had his arm, one guy had his opponent's arm grabbed, and the other guy had his arm like pressing on his shoulder, probably it looked like to keep control of him. So while you can do these quick strikes, I hit him on the leg there, and we are like, we should just have the rules be above the upper body, above the waist. It does try to get you to grab your opponent's wrist and pin their Khanjar. See, Elliot did it good there. He grabbed me and kind of pulled me in and got me in the back. And here we go. See, I got him in the bind. Here I grab his wrist there, get him in the face. One thing that we noticed, like the quick strike to your face is really hard to block like that. So later on, we kind of come up with like a defense. I grabbed his Khanjar there, which I probably shouldn't do if it was sharp. But you see, I'm trying to grab his weapon hand. So here's where I said from that one strike, we're talking about trying to have a way to block that. And the block would be like this. You can see when he does it to me, right there, he can kind of lock. The problem is getting your hand up like that, you have to be really quick. And what I think when you're watching us here, we should be holding higher guards, like up, how our hands are up by our face there instead of down by our chest. And here's some good exchanges there. See, like this is kind of what we want, and it's really good because you're like pressing, and it's kind of like wrestling, but you're kneeling. So here's where we're talking about what the miniature actually looks like. So this was really fun. It's a good exercise, and I think that anything that I go to, so here we can try to bind and also catch your opponent's wrist or weapon with like your Khanjar. What I was saying was that I think that anything I go to, I think I'm going to bring these Khanjars with me, and probably a little rug or whatever if there's a rug there, and incorporate this into like a fun game that's part of the whatever class or anything I teach. And we can just like have everyone try it. And we don't really see much dagger fighting or this type of work in any sort of HEMA events. Certainly not in what we do in Al-Asad. We're starting to incorporate daggers. Obviously, we're relatively new in getting out like all the weapons and everything, but it's interesting. So here we switched to our left hand with the weapon and just gave it a shot here. So this emphasizes training with both hands with your weapons. So that was interesting there. We bound our weapons and just kind of grabbed each other. That was a good one. Really, the ideal thing is to pretty much prevent your opponent like that with your hand. So thanks for watching. I'll put up some slow motion ones. Until next time, have a good day.